lick I threw in there, it's really concentrated on highlighting the major third of whatever root chord I'm soloing over. So if you have your pentatonic box here, the major third is going to be right here, this C sharp. So that's the note that I'm going to focus on hitting and really bringing out within a given phrase. It's really just a matter of placing the note that you want to highlight in a spot where you're not going to just run away from it as fast as you came to it. So in this case, I have my traditional blues bend. And then I'm going to come down and end the first part of the phrase on that major third. And then I'm going to continue down and hit another major third at the bottom octave. So in context, that would sound something like this. As you can see, I'm highlighting the major third, and I'm putting that note in a place that it stands out among the kind of faster passages of notes. So this is a great way to establish tonality, and you don't have to just use the major third. I just chose that one, but you want to use a note that stands out within a given mode or over a certain chord progression. So if I was in the Dorian mode, I would want to focus on the sixth, because that's what really gives the Dorian mode its character. So here's A Dorian. That's the note I'm going to focus on. Right there. So what I'm going to do is see if I can bring that note out in a little improvisation. Kind of like Santana-esque. So that's definitely one of my go-to methods. Not really a go-to riff or lick, but it's something that I think about when I start playing guitar, is what note do I want to highlight and what do I want to do, what do I want to say with what I'm about to play. So getting down to more specifics, here's a pattern that I love to play. It doesn't necessarily have to be these notes, but it's this amount of notes and this type of Paul Gilbert feel. So what we've got here is the pentatonic shape, and we're adding in this note here, kind of that bluesy note. And I am just playing this pattern. It ends up being mostly a hammer-on riff once it gets up to speed. So I'll show you what that looks like. For those of you who aren't really shredders, this is not a hard lick to get down. So you can do this in any area of the neck, and you can switch up the notes. You just have to make sure you have the right amount of notes to fill the lick. Another one of my go-to licks is a bluesy one, and this is a double stop kind of thing. It's really simple, totally classic, definitely not my own lick, but it never doesn't sound awesome. So I'm playing this riff in C sharp minor. And what I'm doing is I'm actually using my fingers for this one, and I'm barring the 9th fret, and I'm hitting the G string and the E string with my thumb and index finger, and I'm playing just a basic pentatonic riff, but both of these strings are ringing out.